Waking up with words. Understanding weekend vocabulary. Hello, language learners. Welcome to another exciting episode of our English learning series. Today, we're going to take a dive into the world of weekend routines, specifically focusing on sleeping in and leisurely mornings. We'll train our ears to identify key information and important vocabulary related to this topic. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's get started. Imagine it's a weekend or a holiday. You wake up without an alarm clock, stretch and smile as the sun shines through the window. What do you do next? How do you spend your morning? Everyone has their own routines, but there are some common activities and phrases we all tend to use. In this section, we will focus on understanding and identifying these key activities and phrases. Let's take a look at some common phrases and vocabulary you might hear when talking about a lazy weekend or holiday morning. 1. Sleep in. This means to sleep longer than usual, especially until later in the morning. Example: on weekends, I like to sleep in. 2. Lounge around. This is a casual phrase meaning to relax and do nothing in particular. Example: I love to lounge around in my pajamas on a lazy Sunday. 3. Late breakfast, brunch. Brunch is a meal that is eaten in the late morning or early afternoon, usually on weekends. It's a combination of breakfast and lunch. Example: I usually have brunch on Saturdays since I sleep in. 4. Catch up on something. This means to do something you didn't have time to do earlier. Example: I use my weekends to catch up on my favorite TV shows. Try to listen for these phrases in English conversations. They're quite common, and knowing them can help you understand weekend or holiday routines better. Now, let's put what we've learned into practice. I'll tell a short story about my typical weekend morning, and your task is to identify the key phrases and vocabulary that we have just discussed. Every Saturday, I love to sleep in. No buzzing alarm, no rush. I slowly wake up, stretch, and enjoy the peaceful start to the day. Then, I usually lounge around for a bit, enjoying the quiet morning before everyone else wakes up. After a while, I get up to prepare a late breakfast, or should I say, brunch. The rest of the morning, I spend catching up on my favorite books and TV shows. And that wraps up our lesson for today. Hopefully, this video has been helpful in improving your listening skills and understanding of key vocabulary related to sleeping in and leisurely mornings on weekends or holidays. Remember, practice is key. Try to use these phrases in your own conversations. Stay tuned for more fun English learning videos, and as always, happy learning!